Okay, today we are streaming again and I'm doing these enamel pins. They're not perfect, but I basically was working on cleaning them up last time. I did change my music to be a little bit more upbeat, so please let me know if it's too loud. Hopefully it's not. Maybe it's too quiet, actually, I don't know. I was collabing with somebody, so I'm so sorry if my volume's weirder than usual. Because we were trying to balance out the volume. I was about to say temperature, and I was like, well, that's definitely not. I mean, temperature of the vibe? We want warm vibes? I don't know. It gives like anime, the music. And also I definitely won't get in trouble, which is important. So yeah. Everything's set up, I think. We're good? Okay. Today I'm also going to be doing some new designs as well. These ones actually, all of them are stickers in my shop right now. Shameless plug. Thank you so much, Gengar. Hey, let's go. I got a Gengar sticker a while ago for my partner. He's very cute. We were looking at all the evolutions too. Gengar. Apparently he's really, really popular. I don't know. And that's why Ash has him in the later versions. I don't know. I didn't really watch Pokemon. I just learned these things. Some of these, the colors are not quite perfect, but they were all sticker versions before, right? So let me show you what they actually kind of look like beforehand. Maybe the sword is the best one to show you because it's like very different actually. The sticker version is actually holographic and has like a lot of painterly strokes because my style is very painterly. So to change it, ooh, it was kind of a big event. Let me see. Here it is. Obviously you can't see it yet. Very dramatic reveal here. There it is! So for the Zelda fans, I was wearing a Zelda shirt yesterday, but it's my day off. Maybe I should have worn it today. So because it's an enamel pin, I have to simplify like crazy. And then the border outside, I'm imagining what it'll look like in silver, actually. The colors are quite different, right? But I feel like it's readable. I hope. I don't know. That's why I'm saying it's not like perfect, because making sure I'm not missing anybody's chat. Because last time I missed it. I am multi-streaming. This is the time for me to say it. This was the last one that I was working on, and you can tell because I remember I was like, please let me tap out. I can't. Because I'm pretty sure this is done incorrectly. Yeah, it's the same layer. Look, I cheated. Look, look. You can see I did an effect. I didn't actually do it. And then there's like this weird line here. Ooh, which should be clean because it's gonna be a pin. But I was just trying to figure out what the base is gonna look like, and I tapped out. But let me show you what it was before. Okay, well, not with lines. Sorry. Same thing. There is a sticky version of it. Whoop. There he is! Hey! Do you see it? So the sword has the silent princesses because the sword represents like Link, and then I put the silent princesses to be like, you know, Zelda is with Link, and then the Triforce. Well, the Triforce is just, I guess you can think of like, you know, the Zelda princess symbol, like the symbol of Hyrule, I guess. Right? Like, the royal symbol does have it in it, so like, I think it works. And so then I put the Sundelions to represent Link. And now they're a pair! Aha! There's a character version as well, which inspired these ones, but I think when people buy like small merchandise, if they're not buying a print, sometimes they prefer like the item, because it's less like information. If that makes sense. Or if they're just like not sure about the art style, you know? So that's why we're doing the pin, but I'm doing my own spin on it, so it looks cool. Also, I'm imagining like, I realized based on like, this is not my art, let me just show, it's the guide that we're using. I realized I'm gonna have to mark exactly where the pin is going to be. As you can see on this brown one, I think the brown is like the base metal, right? And they said, I want the pin, the actual pointy part to be here and here. So I think for the Triforce, there's only going to be two. We're probably going to do like a diagonal situation. I don't know what we're gonna do. Bro, I have no clue. This is my first time making enamel pins, so I'm trying to simplify as much as I can, but as you can see, I'm not a simple person. My style is not simple. This one was pretty easy to do though, because this one, I mean, they look the same. This one though is not symmetrical. I have to change it to be a little bit more symmetrical. I mean, it's kind of charming that it's not symmetrical. Actually, maybe I don't. Ooh. So actually over on Twitch, I do have like a doodle system where if you get enough points, you can request a doodle. It is a quick drawing, but on YouTube, I don't really have that, and I don't think they have a real function for rewards. So yeah, unfortunately, I don't know how to do that unless you're over on Twitch. I'm so sorry. But otherwise, I can't take requests. Okay. These ones, I don't think the color is quite right yet. Especially because like, I think this pink is going to be rose gold. Do we like rose gold? My wedding ring is rose gold, see? Rose gold, fun fact, if you really can't pick a metal, it tends to match most skin tones. Clearly, I was just like, I need something that'll match every outfit ever for all of time. I'm gonna wear this forever. Alright, let me see if this is... Maybe it's locked? Is that why I can't press it? It is locked. You can't see it, but it's locked. Ah, yeah. What is this? What is the story here? What is this layer? What is this layer? I don't even know what it is. Huh? What? Let me see what's going on here. Okay, so you're the whole... Oh, I see what happened. I know. Okay, I got it. So if I change this color, it doesn't get affected. Okay. Let me see. I'm just imagining. I'm gonna put it in rose gold. I'm going to design some stuff. I'm just starting out procrastinating because it's hard to just jump into things, you know? Ooh, I'm just trying to simulate, you know? Yeah, if it's rose gold, we're gonna have to change this pink because this pink looks so cold. Also, I learned that you have to like individually pick the color and say like, I want this specific color. You see the color is this one right here. Cannot pick a different, this color. Because they're using, I guess, you know, paints. They will have to match. Alright, well, I'm gonna move on. The level up as well is not really perfect. This one is pretty close to the sticker version. Have it? I do. The first one. So here's the sticker version. This one doesn't look weird mirrored because it's pretty geometric. Just imagine it the opposite side, okay? The reason my camera is mirrored is so I can point this way without it feeling weird. Because when I point to my left, it works. Otherwise, I just look crazy pointing off to like some something over here that doesn't exist. I was planning to do it like 3 hearts because I think it would be really cute to have like an enamel pin, tinier, not this big, but also it would be more stable, I think maybe. But then one by itself is also kind of cute. Can you imagine like just putting it on your jacket? Tricky. Thank you. They're new. They're meant to match my my branding at a booth. I think you have proven it. It's a very good conversation starter. People will talk to me about it. So I was like, if they get too nervous to say something to me, this is something they can just be like, oh, your glasses are cool. And I'll be like, thank you. And then I can talk to them. I do think without, like when I'm just out and about though, they're quite loud. So I did end up buying, these are pretty cheap. I bought them online. They are prescription though. Like I actually need glasses. Like they're not for just for style. As you can see that there's something in there. There's a lens. I really do need glasses. My other glasses are just like I went like really hard on it. This one is like full frame, full rim, like this is pretty thick, right? And then my other ones have no rim. Like, it's just like rimless glasses. They're just naked glasses. So it looks like from afar that I'm not wearing glasses. Huh. Wait, I should probably explain what I'm doing today. So I do have these gamer pins, and then like this one random mochi pin, which is actually inspired by my doggy. But I'm also going to do some witchy inspired one, but like kawaii witchy, because my original character has really cute aesthetic, and I would like some things that are original as well. I think even if you don't know the character and you don't like, there's no real story and you just think it's cute, I think you could go for it. This is still a sketch, but I don't have another really recent artwork featuring some of these accessories. So let me open this one here. We're gonna be doing, this is so messy. We're gonna be doing her hat, but like simplified and very cute. Because she's got like a cute, well, obviously the stripes are cool, so hopefully we can get that. But she's got on this, it's not visible here, but she's got a really cute bow with a heart inside. So I want to do that, because I think on its own it's kawaii as heck. And we're also gonna do her broom, but like chibi version, because I think it'll be fun. This one, I think it's so cute and so fun, but I don't have time to work on it, so it's just been put on the back burner, but eventually I hope, I aspire to do it. This one, I just opened it so you could see the broom, but I do have a version showing her actual hat and how cute it is. Is this the correct version? There's two versions. Why are there two? Looks like sizing different. Open sesame. Yeah, this hat right here. This like style with the dogs are fighting outside. With the bow and then the little, it's not really crystal, it's just more like shiny gemstone. I think this would be really cute. Like even the heart is rose gold, so if the pin was like kind of golden, I think it'd be so cute. Would it not be cute? I think it would be so cute. Okay, we're gonna do it. We're gonna manage it. So this pin is one thing that I'm gonna draw today. The broom is another one that I'm gonna draw, and then the other one is actual sparkles, just straight up. You see the sparkles that are in the title of today's stream? Something like that, because I always use sparkle doodle sparkles. I think it would be really cute to have it as like a pin, just to add sparkliness. I actually wanted it as like a hairpin, because I think that would be so cute. Can you imagine having like a sparkle hairpin? Somebody's gonna steal that. Go for it. I don't know what manufacturer to contact for it, so. But it would be so cute to have a pin that's like sparkles, because then around your face is like sparkly. There is one other thing that I am planning to draw today, and it's buried in here somewhere. Ah, this one. So we have another mochi to do. But I have to actually draw it, because obviously this is from a drawing. I have to make it straight, so we're probably going to use my other mochi as like reference for sizing and things. As you can see, I have two vibes. We've got gamer vibe, and then we've got like witchy cuteness. That's really the vibe. Just a little guy. Yeah, exactly. I think you can celebrate Halloween all year, you know? Maybe for reference sake, ooh, not this one. Also, her name is Lily. So that's, you can see the title. Her name is Lily there. We're going to be making Lily's hat. We're gonna screenshot this. Me and my screenshots were like this. I screenshot everything. For real. I think this one will be easier because I'm not translating so many Painterly elements. I do think I'm gonna have to go over this off stream and figure out things, because I forgot to ask the manufacturer. I forgot to do a lot of things. Okay, Monday is my Friday, so I forgot a lot of stuff. But I forgot to ask the manufacturer how many colors I can use. So we're going with 5, and I'm hoping that'll work. I sure hope so. But just for reference, we're going to be using, I'm just gonna color pick because I think we're gonna change it later. We're gonna be using red, of course. We got red for the bow, red for the stripes. We've got to use a white. I don't know if we're gonna use like a pure white. Probably pure white, right? I don't, but I can't see pure white, so let's not use pure white actually. Okay, white. You know, that's. Ugh. Maybe we go for like a beige, and then like yeah, white, right? Maybe make this a little bit more red. This is gonna be simplified. We're gonna use the gold. So the gold itself is like the metal. So I have no idea what color that is, but for reference sake. But oh my god, zoom in, enhance. Take attendance. Hello, party hat. How are you? This is not gold. What the heck? What does gold even look like, to be real? But you know, when I was younger, when they took attendance, I don't know what it is. Maybe some other people with immigrant names will know this. But for some reason, they would never just say my first name. They would say my first name and middle name. Everyone in the class. They would not do that, but for some reason, they would do my first and middle name. And I'm like, what is that? That's weird. As an adult, when they ask like, oh, first, middle name, last name, I just don't give my middle name for that reason. Because I'm like, stop, stop it. It's not a connected name. I don't understand. My emails also will say like, Miss first name, middle name. And I'm like, what is... I've just given up hope. I've given up hope. It is odd, isn't it? Especially because like I'm a mixed person. So my name, my first, middle name, and last name, they're all different languages. It doesn't make any sense. It sounds weird. I'm trying to think of like an example of like a weird... Imagine if Timothy, I don't know why Timothy Chalamet was the one that came up to my mind, but Timothy Chalamet has a very French name, right? But imagine like Timothy spelled Timothy and then Jacob Chalamet. It doesn't take an attendance. Timothy Jacob? It doesn't make sense. I don't. This is my random rant for no reason. But hey, a lived experience, huh? I kind of did it to my business as well. People also can't spell Azuki a lot. There was a con that I was at. They were giving out food. And at this event, they were like, I think they didn't want to butcher my name, so they went AZUKI Arts? Like sweating. That's you, right? And I'm like, yeah, man. I think it's phonetic. You could Azuki is pretty pretty straightforward. I don't know, maybe not. I don't know. Okay. I'd be yapping away, but let me try and figure this out. What even is a hat, for real? Low-key looking like one of those... When you don't put the top of the witch part, it just looks like a pilgrim hat, doesn't it? You're gonna do, like... Oh, maybe not. I think it's too pointy. She's quite a rounded character, and we want to make this cute, so probably going to make it shorter and rounder. That's kind of how you know if a character is a villain or a good person in an anime or game, by the way. That's how they like offset things and like give you a twist as well. You'll see it in a lot of like kids films. Like the character that's very round turns out to be the villain, and you're like, what? That's crazy. Mind-blowing, because you just thought they were gonna be good the whole time. Happens a bit. Alright, we gotta make this side bigger. But these have lace. I don't know how Like, if I'm even going to even attempt that. The best way I've seen people explain how to draw these hats, by the way, is literally think of it like a figure eight. Maybe this way. Maybe this one is this way. You see it? It's a figure eight, and then it... And now it kind of looks like somebody would be over here wearing the hat. Okay, we gotta erase it. So you can understand what I'm saying. What a weird looking face. You see what I mean though? It works, right? Perfect. I have a confession to make though, y'all. I'm not a hat person. I don't like wearing hats. Love wearing headphones. Don't like wearing hats. Love earmuffs. Hate hats. I think it's a hair thing. I also don't like wearing hoods. It's like... One side looks correct. The other side looks like it needs to be corrected. I'ma show you a correction. Threatening my artwork here. Hello? What's happening? This looks like it should be so simple, but it ain't. It ain't. It ain't. I believe in us. And when I say us, I believe in me to figure it out, and I believe in you to believe in me. Oh my goodness. Thank you. That's what we need. Gotta be like the fairies in Peter Pan. If you believe in me, I'll manage somehow. This makes sense. You know, this music kind of... The first time I heard it, low-key reminded me of Splatoon. And that's how I knew I'm gonna use this music for sure. Man, I love Splatoon. I'm so bad at it though. I'm so bad at every game, to be honest. Oh, that reminds me, the game that I was playing last, I just finished it yesterday. Listen, this is gonna sound bizarre for somebody who has good time management, but on my day off, I literally do nothing except video games. Like, literally. Because on my regular working day, I don't take like video game breaks. I do watch TV and stuff, because while I'm drawing, right? Otherwise, I'd be drawing in silence. That's scary, being alone with your thoughts. Ew. So, I played so much yesterday, and then when I thought I would get tired of it, I picked the game up again, and I decided to like really lock in and finish the game. I didn't even expect it, because there's a whole part in this game where you have to do like, I think 5 sections consecutively without messing up. Well, I mean, you can mess up, right? But you can't like fail. And you have to do it all perfect in one run. And I was like, well, I don't think I'm gonna get it, but I'm gonna try. I did it. I was like, what the heck? I thought this game was gonna keep going. This is such a long game. I think it was like a 20-hour game. I swear I turned it into a 50-hour game. I don't know what happened. This game was called Deathloop. Apparently it came out like 5 years ago. I actually really enjoyed it. I don't think I'm gonna continue playing it. I think there's another ending I can get. I don't think. But it was really fun. I really like games that have humor in them. It kind of looks like this hat is pointing downward. That's the problem here. I think I made this too realistic, you know? Let's make it... Let's kawaii-ify it. Shapanglish. Kawaii-fi. Kawaii-fi? Wi-Fi? What's going on with me? Okay, I do think I like this shape better, where it's like pointed. You know that meme? I don't know where it's from, but that meme of the guy going like really aggressively. That's how I feel when I'm drawing things and I'm struggling. Ah, okay. Maybe I should look up a reference for this. I'm gonna search up a reference. I feel like I do this every time. Da-da-da-da. Which hat? Which hat? You? I wasn't that far off, you feel? Like it was... Thing is, there's usually somebody here. That's why I don't have to draw this part. Or it looks weird. Ooh, witch hat cookies. It's not. Not what we need. Reference. I'm looking at a reference over there, off screen there. But I'm looking at like multiple, so. It's always at this point, somebody comes into chat and then I look back and then they're gone. And then I'm like, no, I wasn't ignoring you. I just, I needed a reference and I don't have enough monitors. And I have glasses on because I can't see everything. What do you think? We should make the brim or smaller? Make it cute. I think it's a little bit too strongly folded over. Like it's not like flowy like this, it's very like folded paper like this, you know? Look, it's a bird, y'all. Alright, enjoy my bird while I try and figure out life right now. I'm figuring it out. Okay, I'm gonna... Oh no! Why does this reference have a spider on it? Stop! It was a good reference, but I'm scared of spiders. Stop it! Send help! Quick away! Away! Struggle I did not think I would have to run into today. Okay. I'm going to do this part different. Am I ready? Ooh, ooh, ooh. This way? It's gotta be like this, right? Because there's nobody wearing the hat. This one angle's different. Like so. Let me test with the bow now. I'm gonna do it in green, even though it's not green. The bow is here, right? I think this is kind of a problem, huh? Oh, what's my favorite drawing that I've done? Actually, it is this one. It actually is this one. I think because it's like so energetic and colorful. It is definitely my favorite. Even though it's not in the style that I usually do, actually. Well, I'm trying to approach this style more. Hey, thank you. Look at my sad little pumpkin over here. But like I'm not very clean, so it's like not. It's like manga-esque, but like when you zoom in, it's like it ain't. It really is not. Look at this one line right here. I did not. I did not clean that. All right, I think this style of hat won't work. But then if I do it this way, we won't see the bow at all either. Or we will. Actually, we can see it because I'm just tripping. I'm thinking of the opposite direction. So I think it has to be this way, right? Do like this. Ooh. Look at that. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I think that's cute. I don't know how accurate this hat is, but we'll clean it. See, this is my struggle with the enamel pins. Now I have to actually be cleaned? Oh, goodness. Oh, brother. I wonder if we can round this even more. Can we? You know when you're like playing a video game and they have like little icons? This is kind of what this reminds me of. Like, it's simplified because it's smaller, but it's always, the icons are always so cute. Genshin has really cute icons, I think. Even though I don't really play Genshin that much. Once upon a time I did. Oh, I am doing it to the wrong. Like this. We're gonna put the stabilization like really high, 100. Oh, I can't mess up. Yo, look at how clean that line is. It's all me. It's not stabilization. What do you mean? Stabilization, by the way, if you don't draw. So this is stabilization with me drawing this line with 100, right? You can see it's like kind of behind me, actually. Versus stabilization at 0. Okay, maybe that's not a good example. They kind of all turned out straight. If you're fast enough... Okay, wait. Stabilization with me drawing slowly. It's not very straight, right? This one, drawing slowly. Still like... There's a little less variation. There's like a little more room. It's really hard to show this example. However, just believe me, okay? This is what I mean. It makes sense if you're doing line art. It was perfect, except I covered this line, so I'm like, okay. You ever just have to hold your breath? This is so precise. Zoom in, zoom in, enhance. Well, this is gonna be an owl pin. I feel like rounded it. Right, alright, 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 alright. Matthew McConaughey style. Alright, alright. Y'all, don't mess up. Don't mess up. Don't mess up. What happened? Ah! Ah! I just wiped my tablet as if I'm using paper and pencil. Sometimes without even eraser, I still do this on my paper to make it look like I don't know, to like, I don't refresh it? I don't know. There's no real reason behind it. This is supposed to continue here, actually. I'm just doing the base of the hat, and then I'll do the bow on top, because I don't know how the bow's going. Nope. Shh. Nope. Maybe we should rotate it and my hand can do it better. So sorry, we're going around the world like that Daft Punk song. Sometimes. This is probably a tip that I don't even think about, but for artists who struggle with lining things, just say I rotate it. Because if you were doing it on paper, you would rotate it, right? It's easier for your hand. Maybe I don't want it so in line with the bow, because then it's hard to read what's happening. That way, now you can see where the bow is, not the bow, the ribbon is, and where the edge of the hat is, otherwise it's like one straight line. Oh, hello? Hello? Woo! Here we go. Look at that. Clean. You know that saying, like, clean as a whistle? I have no idea what that means. What do you mean? What does that mean? Why are the whistles clean? Simple, right? It's simplified. It looks like a hat, right? Somebody lie to me and tell me yes. That's your job, y'all. Just tell me yes. Yes. Maybe this side should be longer? Is that... the difference of me actually liking the music I listen to versus what I don't. Is it an illusion? I'm gonna duplicate it and then stretch it and see. It might just be an illusion. I believe this composer is also Japanese. I do really like beach rock. I don't know what the heck genre that is, but beach rock. Like my favorite type of genre. And then a lot of Japanese composers have this kind of rock vibe, which is like kind of upbeat. I don't know. I don't really know, but I like it. So. J-pop / rock vibe, maybe? Indie J-pop? Don't know. I don't know. Frederick is a good one. I was watching this drama the other day. It was based on an anime, actually. Live action. And I think Frederick made the theme song, and then there's like a cameo of Frederick in the background. They're like at an aquarium, and they're like whispering to each other, and they're like, "Is that Frederick?" And then they like shake hands with them. And that was when I clocked, oh, oh wait, it's that's the opening. What's my favorite anime? Ooh, I think I was having a conversation about this the other day, and I'm like, do I have one? Paradise Kiss was my favorite for a long time. It's by the same creator as Nana. If you know Nana. Nana's like the standout one, the famous one. What manga do I have back here? Hello? The Tsubasa. I really like Tsubasa, but the anime didn't continue. and then I didn't finish the manga because I really want to like dedicate time to do it, and for some reason I just won't. I refuse to do it digitally. I wanted the physical version. I never ended up doing it. I need to quickly learn Japanese so I can go get the manga and read it. I went to actually a Japanese it was a hotel, but it was like a really cheap hotel where it was like really cramped. Like the elevator was really tiny, and there was like 6 floors, and it was like everything's so tiny. But near the onsen, the Japanese bath, right? Shared bath, which was interesting. It's on the very top floor. It's like a huge bath. Anyway, that's beside the point. I think it's like a really comfy thing. Like while you're drying off after taking a bath, they had a little manga room. So I went into their manga room. Can't read anything, but I was looking at everything going like, oh, this is so cool. I think I found Black Butler. I was looking for manga that I recognized, and I was like, oh, I recognize that one. Pick it up, I'm like, cool, cool, can't read it though. So too many Chinese characters. Can't read it. But one day, maybe that'll be the way that I read. I have one classmate in my Japanese class. They're teaching themselves Japanese by writing and also like reading Japanese books in Japanese. Oh, they're so impressive. They're so cool. I hope they know how smart they are. They're like so smart. Meanwhile, I'm like, I'll watch some anime. I'll just look up the Romaji. This should be shorter. Skinnier. But yeah, that would be my answer. Paradise Kiss and Tsubasa, I guess. Still. They're really old. Like 90s, 2000s, kind of. I think it's like partially nostalgia. If you don't know Tsubasa, it's the same characters from Cardcaptor Sakura, actually. They're just alternate universe. I do like alternate universe stuff. I like the concept, the Japanese concept of, you know, you reincarnate and then you find your friends again. I think that's so wholesome. Hey man, if I ever get reincarnated, I would like to be reincarnated as a Pomeranian owned by a 20-year-old. That dog is gonna be the most spoiled thing on the planet. I know because I have a Pomeranian and I got her when I was like, in my 20s. They're so spoiled. I think it looks like a hat. It's cute now, right? Okay. I think it just looks weird because there's no bow yet. Also, it kind of looks like facing this way and not this way, which weirds me out. Like maybe it should be more like this. Oh, I thought we were done. Oh, I thought I figured it out. It looks like right, but it looks wrong as well to me. It's rare for a character to have the front like flipped up like that naturally, unless there's like wind. Where my character, for some reason, their hat is always like this. Let me just see if I can turn it just a little bit so it doesn't feel so weird. And now that's too symmetrical, eh? Wait, is it? Just a little bit, right? A little bit. We're gonna figure it out. I believe. I do believe. Anybody who's ever seen a witch character now, just know, don't underestimate that. It ain't easy. I need everybody with witch characters right now to be so appreciative. Appreciative. No, appreciated. They should be appreciated for their hat skills. Sorry, can I speak English? I don't know. I don't know anymore. Ooh. I did save, I think, the other version in case we are like, nah, that's wrong. It looks okay. Okay, gotta be. Does that change anything, to be honest? I feel like... Hey! Why are we whispering? I don't want them to find out. I don't want them to find out. I haven't figured it out. This is unreal. How is this possible? This is today's class. We're learning how to draw hats. That's what we're doing today. It's a class now. And who's teaching it? Experience. Because I'm not too sure. I bet you could put this in like somebody's signature. This kind of... this vibe. The hat. Kind of looks like an M too. Like... that says Suzuki. Can you see it? It's cute. See, this is the A and the Z. And it makes like the hat. And then... wait, we can make the K into like the bow. Side quest. This is a side quest. This is not... Alright, let's move on. I can't. Alright, I give up. Goodness. Maybe it's just a matter of like, can we just... it's just here, right here, that I'm like, just slightly. I'm not in love with it. The tiniest thing. I believe. I do believe. Here, and then if we... this part like this instead. This right here is what's confusing me. I'm like, is that correct? It doesn't look correct. It's like, where'd the rest of the hat go? Okay. This is karma, because I said, you know what? The simple artists probably have it easier when they're making products. And now I'm like, no, they actually do not. We have it so hard. Because when you simplify, you can't get away with anything. You can't. Maybe it's because this should have a lip. Oh, lip. Pretty sure I have a reference of this in my Pinterest somewhere, which is even more unfortunate. It exists. All right, I hope that works because I'm going to proceed. We're just gonna keep going. When it comes to making products, if I'm not satisfied with it, I have to be because I'm going to be looking at it for a really, really long time. And it's going to be more expensive if I make a mistake. So this might be kind of annoying to watch me redraw this 10 million times because they kind of look the same. But the point is, if I don't and I'm unhappy with it and then it comes back later, I'm going to forever be like, for like the whole year, I'm going to be looking at it going like, why did I not make it perfect? If I just spent an extra 10 minutes on it, it could have been so much cuter, you know? It looks like I was onto something in the previous version here. All right, I don't know if it's actually 100% correct, but we're gonna move on. I'm gonna use blue, so I know what I'm doing. Copy my old bow here. I think it's really cute to make it look like a heart as well. The bows. Oh, where are we going? Those also kind of confuse me. It looks like a butterfly. So we know it's in an angle. Let me search up a bow and I'm going to show you it because I feel like all of us are drawing bows wrong, to be honest. And me included. Ooh, can I search up like a heart? Oh, like will it? Really? Oh. I need a real one. This one's a bow. huge. This is probably more what we're thinking, right? That one's too shiny, can't really understand. This. Yes! Alright, now we're making some progress here. I make it like if I was to imagine this as like a heart. Kind of like put this part here, fold this over. This. Even this one, the curve is like this, right? It makes it. Ooh. Alright, we gotta turn down the stabilization. What's happening? There we go. And look at that. It's a bow, right? It's cute, I think. And then for the ribbon has to be underneath, actually. More curve. And so then it looks more rounded. There's too many layers. Hold on. I don't know which one is which. This is the first sketch that we did. And I think there's this attempt, and then there's this attempt. This was a clean one that I was kind of hesitant about. And then this is the one where I changed it slightly. I'm gonna draw the little heart here. Ooh, purple. Okay, and then with the hat, one looks better now. I'll be so upset if the first one is the one that looks better. One thing that I've noticed is if I do it this way, right? It kind of looks like it should be on an angle more. Like the heart should be more on an angle versus this one, it's slightly more turned. So it makes more sense that I don't have to turn it so much. I still have to do the perspective actually, but not that much. Alright, let's look at it without the lines underneath. I think it looks cute. I think there's a line missing actually. Right here. Probably. Maybe you have to move the... Is it an illusion? So maybe let's move this up actually, so we don't have that weird feeling that there's a ribbon missing. Perspective. Squish. Ooh. Hi, Brianna. Always nice to see you. Definitely doing a fantastical. The same for you. Cute, I think. I am still kind of turned off. This is not my favorite thing. I don't know. A little bit like maybe it's so symmetrical that it's weirding me out. This one, like, it's correct, but also. I definitely have been making a lot of art. Drawing every day. Hooray! One looks cleaner. It just kind of ugly. Can't go away. One is closer. Another thing is, I feel like this part should be leaning. Maybe that's the thing that's kind of making it look like the angle's wrong. I'm so sorry that we're going back to this. I still haven't figured it out. No one can be more frustrated than I am, okay? No, that looks accurate. That looks correct. The danger of using like really thick lines though, you can kind of like it looks like you figured out the line, but actually it's because it's so thick you've got the line, but you've also got all the other lines with it. Alright, let's make this heart look correct now. Looks like I'm gonna have to line it again. But the lining wasn't that bad. I don't have it on YouTube because I don't think there's a real way for me to do it except putting it in the description, but just keep in mind that I do have chat rules, so careful with self-promo. I think we should make this ribbon also have but then it'll be a metal, so this way it looked the best, but I don't know if it would work very well. wonder if I should... Yeah. We are going to have to line again because, I mean, for most of these, they're not the cleanest, but... Now, looking at the reference, she does have lace. I don't think there's really a way for me to do lace. I think it would be too complicated, maybe. But maybe I can do scalloped edges. We're gonna try it. Overkill. Because you could also do it like... I think it might be overkill. Because there's also stripes to handle. Let's see. There's a border here. So the brown line would be the metal, actually. Thinking like, you know, kind of gold or rose gold. I don't really remember the colors that they have. So this would be a thin line here. Maybe we simplify even more. Not add this border. She kind of reminds me of not cotton candy, sorry, peppermint candy. I do like peppermint candy though, so this is not a problem. This is better. Otherwise it gets too crazy. This might also be too crazy too. I think it's too crazy. be quite small, so like thinking maybe this is my handy dandy ruler. 1 inch? 1 inch by maybe like a little bit wider, right? So this size? Quite small. So too much detail is not the goal here. This together. These are together. The stripes I'm not sold on yet. Whoop! To the void we go. These guys can go away. It was a journey, but we got the lines mostly done. I'm gonna add the color and then I'm going to line it again perfectly, and then we'll know what it looks like. Kind of. Two. I think a good way to make this look like the underside is to change the color, because we have color options. I think in that way we'll have one other color option, or 2 other color options. I'm not sure. Imagine if this was metallic, the lines. I will demonstrate, hopefully. So as an enamel pin, you can imagine, right? Those are the lines that are metallic. Which is why you can see why I was concerned here, right? Because if I add too much, then it's like hard to read. I'm going to change the green, don't worry. The green's not just going to be this horrendous green right now. It's not a horrendous green, I'm so sorry. It's just in this palette, it's horrendous. What did I use previously? This is not the color that I can. So far, it looks like we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 colors. Aside from the middle. Add another one. Inside the heart would be cute to have like a white color. So maybe, now that we have this, and then inside the heart. Add something. I want to do like a secondary color inside the green so it looks like a shiny thing. But like not so overpowering. It's hard to read from afar. Put it like this. Maybe some white. Hold on. Let me see how the example did it. Screen printing can be on the. What does screen printing mean? Oh, like it's like on top and not like beveled? Is that what I was trying to say? As you can see the heart that I did previously, it's very like shiny. I'm like, what the heck am I supposed to do here? Quite literal, huh? I don't know if it looks better just plain green. It might. But maybe I'll make this part thicker. So it's not like such a huge green. Well, anyway, I think that's fine. I think this is cute, so. Alright, so I'm going to. Do I need these lines? I don't know. Oh right, that's a good point. Hold on, I didn't even try this. If I have it like this, these are merged, the stripes will also be sparkly sparkly. I don't know why this color is so light. I don't know what color, what this was before. I don't know, just imagine, imagine that. Would that need to be metally? I think I did it too transparent, that's why I can't see it. There it is. I was like, what's going on? Huh? Trying to imagine it here. I don't know. I'm not sure if I need it or not. Do I want it this, or do I want it without the stripes? The gold stripies. It shouldn't be like in between every color they have it. Or dude, this example, I hope. To be honest. Yeah, this example is really not helping. Yeah. No, that example helps. Okay. So then, I don't know. I think I like it with the stripes. Or the lines on the stripes, I mean. The stripes were gonna definitely be theirs. But I want them to be metal, you know? cute, I think. All right, so I'm going to take this line, and I'm going to merge these because then later I'm going to use them anyway. I'm going to clean these lines up, and then I'm going to move on to the broom. Broom, broom. Woo! Woohoo! Cute. What color do I need to do this in? I guess I might as well do it in the brown again. I'm sure we'll figure out the binding situation later. It was pretty clean, actually. With the stabilization at 100. Make it easy for myself. Nobody blink. Nobody breathe. We're doing line art. Whee! Like a little slide. Let's go. Aw, it was kind of pointy though. My hand keeps getting, hold on, it's time for the glove. Time for the, do I even know where my glove is? That's bad. The fact that I don't even know where the glove is means I never use it. No, but I have a glasses cover, so we're gonna use that. Or glasses white. No, it's the Hoy on white. The white for the actual tablet. You know what? Get it. Need to get creative. Not for the artwork, to be drawing things. Just gonna go back and taper it. Dang, fine. You don't want to taper. I mean, it did want to taper. That's a problem, actually. Never mind. What am I talking about? My world, we draw things upside down. There is such thing as an ugly heart, okay? Sometimes they're like just not right. I'm using too thin of a brush. Is that what it is? Ah! Ah! You can see my hand shake. Stop! I want it to be perfect. There we go. Who said I can't achieve perfection? They were wrong. Send me their way. Give me their address. I need to send them some cookies made with salt. See why I say that is because it's unpleasant. However, it's not the worst thing ever. Still threatening to be sent cookies with no salt. Be sent bad cooking, man. All my cooking. Alright, this one I think needs to be thicker. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Oh, 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 no. Oh! Deep breaths, everybody. I do think I'm just gonna trace over this line because it's gonna look weird. Woo! Woo! I heard the sound, but it was quiet, and I was like, what happened? Goodness gracious. Hi, Abby! Woohoo! Hearts! You were drawing hearts. Hey. Hey. Wait, I have links now. Do you want art text? Text. Provided it's safe for work. Hello. So formal. Hello. Hello. Hey, hey, hey. Today I'm doing some enamel pins. I'm making this hat into a pin. It's my first time doing enamel pins, so we're designing things. Ooh, Valentine's Day art. It is the time. It's time for it, huh? This is not really Valentine's, but it has a heart on it. So is Valentine's to me. Another Canadian, hey! It's cold out there, eh? No, it actually is really cold out there. Oh my god. I went out and my my ankles were exposed because my jeans are too wide. Ooh! Ooh! Cold. Frosty. Chili. Chili. Not the type of chili that I want. Tim Hortons chili? Okay. Went out and I never want to go outside again? Yeah, exactly. That's correct. That is the correct feeling. Alright, Abby's also Canadian. We're all Canadian. Woo! I was like watching people's streams a while ago and everybody was talking about American conventions and I was like, I can't go to them. Would love to be in California. What do you mean? Oh, here we go. Ooh. Oh, never mind. Alright. Would love California. Have you been? It's great. I mean, I don't think I would like to live there. However, would love to be warm. Ooh, TwitchCon. Hello, yellow. I do like the color yellow, by the way. Good choice. Good choice. There's quite a few Twitch artists, right? Nebraska? It's Canada. That's Canada to me. What is that? What's happening? Ooh, wait, I want to see what Abby was working on. I see it. I want to be included. Inclusive and included. Oh, I thought I was gonna... You know when you open your Twitch and you don't know if the audio's on? And I was like, oh, please. 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 I don't want to hear two of me. It would be so cool. What's going on? You know. Cute! It's cute! Oh, I went too far. It's gonna look so cute when it's done. Well, I mean, it's already cute, but it looks so cute already. Oh, your characters have like cake, and also this one also has cake. This is not for Valentine's, it's just, this is my character. But it seems like we have something in common. Cake? Ayo, cake. What type of cake? But no, no, this is PG-13. Cake. Love cake. What is your favorite types of cake? I had cheesecake, chocolate cheesecake the other day. But it was like, I think it was it President's Choice brand? I don't remember. It was they had some weird preservatives in the crust of the cake. Cheesecake? See, look, we're all thinking the same thing. My character, she's based off of strawberry shortcake. Not the character, but like actual strawberry shortcake. That is my favorite. That is my favorite. Oh, another strawberry shortcake. See? Yes. Tiramisu. Tiramisu? one of these is not pronounced correctly. Oh, I made a tiramisu with a friend like forever ago, but like I think neither of us drink, and then the recipe called for rum or something. We put rum in it and we ate it and we were like, I think we messed up here. This is a very adult cake. I just want sugar in my cake, maybe not liquor. Ooh, that was a much. Ooh. I do think Canadian cakes and American cakes, both, we have like overly sweet. Oh my god, can I draw? What is this? Stop fighting me, line. They're like, you can feel the sugar, the granules in your mouth. I don't know if that makes sense. I'm like, I can feel myself getting cavities at this very minute. Easy. Oh, but it's so good. However, Japanese strawberry shortcake is quite soft and fluffy and light. I highly recommend. American candies are like, you can eat one, maybe, and then you're like, I'm good, I'm solid for like the month, I don't need sugar. Too sweet. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Whereas Asian desserts, like it's a compliment to say not too sweet, right? So, but then everything is low-key sweet in Japan. Like their bread by itself is sweet. Just slightly. Oh, actually, I don't know. It's like, pick. Do you want really, really strong sweets when it is a dessert that you're eating? Or do you just want like mild sweetness in everything that you're eating forever? I seem to be the mild sweet person. I'm like, listen, I'll have my dinner with sugar, thank you. I can do this. Straight lines. Straight lines? I don't know. Nope. Alright. Nope. This is the stream of me going, I can do it. Personally offended by that one. Oh, going the other way. Nope, I'm going the other way. What's happening to me? I'm struggling. It's a struggle with no strudel. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is like the equivalent of me doing something and saying like, yo, watch this. And then proceed to like fall flat on my face. Like, I've done this before, I can figure this out. And as soon as you call someone over, they're like, what? Can you really? Oh man. Oh man. Last time I was in Abby's stream, we were talking about anime. And somebody today asked me what my favorite anime was. And I'm still like, dude, I don't know. Do I have a favorite? Jeez. Do y'all have favorites? Please enlighten me so I can look at other animes and adopt one. Oh, there's something. Ooh. This song. It'd be a bit too aggressive for me. Relax. Woo. This is how I'm gonna motivate myself to draw these lines now. I'm going to just make sound effects. Yeah. No. Yeah. No. Yeah. Yeah. Let me zoom out. Did you forget what I was working on already? I hate that this one looks cuter, the heart. I hate that experience. When the line art doesn't look as cute as the sketch, isn't that the most like common experience but the worst experience at the same time? Just this heart that is like a little bit, just a tiny bit here. Should have done this in different colors. What am I doing? I don't know. Okay, whatever. I gotta continue. Future me problem. Did y'all see that IRL lag right there? That was crazy. Ooh. Ooh. Like we're on a roller coaster. The roller coaster is called line art. Okay, we can do this. We're so close. And then I can draw again properly. How the heck am I gonna do this? At what curve? This way? That didn't work, come on. I wanted to be delusional and think I could do it in one line, but... There we go. So close. It's so far. So clean, crisp, clean. I hate that this one looks better. It looks so much better with the. What is this? What is this? This is. I don't like when it happens. The worst. Maybe it's like a line weight thing. Maybe it's a subtle thing of I didn't draw this little tiny thing right here, and now it's an illusion, and it broke everything. This one little tiny triangle right here. Dude, drawing simple things is actually low-key hard. This is harder than a regular just like painting, you know? Did I say thank you for rating? Oh my god, thank you. Thank you, and I hope your stream went well. Jesus. I'm like, did I? I don't remember. I was so shooketh. I don't remember what I said. However, I appreciate. Do you ever do that? Maybe it's the Canadian me. I leave restaurants and I go, did I say thank you? Oh, 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 oh. Do appreciate. And oh man. Do you usually finish your streams at like 10-ish? I don't remember. I don't even know when I finish my streams at this point. I just show up and then I'm like, well, I'm tired now, and then it's kind of the way it goes. Then yeah. to know. Good to know. In case I ever have to spook you. But oh, do you want to see the rest of them? Oh my god, this is like so like boring. This part here. Okay, we're making pins, right? So these were the ideas, and these are the ones that are already done. Well, done. They also have the same problem of like line weight a little bit and like polish a little bit. So far, my favorite is this one though. Of course. It's based off my dog, and I feel like she's just kind of always stares at you, and very sassy dog. Thank you. These all have like sticker versions, which are in a pile over here. So like this one, like for example, it's the sticker, but I'm like simplifying it to be like tiny as a pin because I think they'd be cute, and I want to start doing pins. I want more merchandise. But I've never done this before, so I'm just kind of like, what are we doing? Let's do it live. I've never done this before. Let me look stupid on live. But with humor, you know? If I do it with humor, nothing can go wrong. All right. Yeah, and then I also want to make... You're not the one. Sorry, you're not the chosen one. Get out of here. This one is also like a mochi. It's dango, but a Halloween themed one because can't ever get rid of Halloween. It's always Halloween, you know? So we've got like gamer and then we've got witchy vibes, and then that's pretty much it. That's the start. Let's not push too hard, which is why this one is happening. Which is her hat. Witchy. See? Witchy vibes. Witchy. You know, because you rated me, I just remembered this thing. So I was watching this other streamer, quite big, and they got rated, and they had like a whole script, and I was like, dang, you can tell this person has been doing it for a long time, because they just were like so smooth with it. I was just like, wow. Meanwhile, every time an alert even pops up, I'm just like, feel like a chihuahua. Okay, wait, shouldn't I be looking at the line as I draw the line? What am I doing? What am I doing? I think I should have traced the outer line. This is why things don't work in line art, because I didn't follow the line throughout. Like if I'm gonna trace the outside line, just trace the outside line. If I'm gonna trace the inside line, same thing. I didn't follow my own logic, and I love that I did that, because now I gotta go back. It's not working. Over! It's so over! It's so over! I can do it. Hold on. No, I can't. Oh my god. Aw. Maybe it's because the stabilization is too high, actually. Reduce the stabilization, immediately got it. I hate that. Maybe it's like placebo effect, where I think that's what happened. Placebo? Alright. Wicked. Kinda like... Get it? I'm drawing witches and wicked. Still haven't watched Wicked for Good though. I'd like to. Can't imagine going to the theater. That's outside. That would require me going out in the cold. That would require me to drive in the snow. I'm not gonna do that. Oh. Okay, this heart is the only thing that bothers me. And then We can move on. We can do it. I believe. Oh, snap! Crackle and pop! Rice Krispies! Ah, man, why does that look busted? For real? What? What is this? So I can't draw a heart? I'm wearing heart glasses. This is stupid. This is ridiculous. This is I don't know what it is, but it's something like something disrespectful. That's what it is. No. Okay, all right. So I just gotta clean the inside of you. Don't say that to a person. That's perfect. I gotta clean the inside of you. Ooh. Kind of big. I maybe think. Stress. Comme ça? Okay, well the colors don't line up now, but just know that they're there. I love Clip Studio for this one thing here. I can like do it all in one layer. Oop, there it is. Oop, there it is. What's wrong with me? For real. Nope. So I refer to other layers, right? And then, bam! So easy, let's go. So with enamel pins, you have reduced colors that you can work with. So I kept the red, and then the. Yeah, actually, honestly, just for this one, it's pretty simple. Just kept the red. Oh my god, there's an inconsistency right here. Do you see that? Do you see that? It tries to get away from me. Ridiculous. You think you're so slick? I'm slicker. All right, and now just to make you get the vibe again, I'm going to do it so we can kind of imagine what it'll look like. See, and if I do like a gold, like that. Oh! Oh. That's what it would look like. Oh! Why am I clapping? I'm clapping because it's over. I can move on to the next thing. Thank goodness. Maybe we do something simple now, because that one for some reason was really difficult for no reason. I don't know why it was so difficult. What is this? Ah, animation. Put it together and save the heck out of this. You know? Save. Woo! Beauty. All right. I think I'm gonna do this one because I think this one's cute. It's fun, and if we get discouraged, at least there's some kawaii face looking at us. You know? Okay. Ayone. All right, buddy. I'm going to use Mei Mei as the reference here. Alright, everybody. Get out of here. We only need the mochi. I was gonna say mochi and dango, which ended up turning into mango, and I was like, that's not. That ain't it. This one I think I will use a symmetry tool for, because what are we doing out here? Why would we be struggling out here? I don't think we need to be doing that. So there's a ruler. I just recently learned how to use this. So I'm thinking maybe I should actually redraw Mei Mei, because wow, it doesn't keep it there. That's very, very annoying. Not like Photoshop. Oh, it's because I'm not even straight. I'm not even straight. Low bar joke. So I can align Mei Mei, because even Mei Mei is not aligned here. The stick is aligned, kind of. Shocker. My art is not symmetrical. The heart is like almost symmetrical. But as it goes higher, it's just... So probably we will also do this at the same time, but you know, that's future me's problem again. All right, let us take a brown. All right, the symmetry line is somewhere. Where is the symmetry line? Hello? Hello? Symmetry? Am I tripping, or is this similar? What? I see. I'm moving the guide and not the symmetry line. Okay, wow. How am I supposed to align it if I can't see it? That's crazy. Okay, anyway. Okay, I'm just going to reference this side. That's not going to help you. The left side. This side. Which side? Good luck. What? Okay. This is ridiculous. This is the bottom. And then maybe skinnier. Actually, this might be really thick. I don't know. Oh, well, actually, we don't need this much. All right, all right, all right. Pumpkin? You know, they're still selling pumpkin spice lattes places. You can still get them if you're into that. I actually really didn't like pumpkin spice the first time I had it. No, I'm cool with it. It does concern me that they're often like bright orange. Why is it bright orange? What are you putting in there? Super orange. In fact, you know, I don't have to do all this. I could just use the ellipses tool, huh? I just don't know how to perfectly align it. It does it for me? Dude. I'm learning so much today. Ooh. You can change the brush shape. But I don't know why I have the wrong brush shape. It looks like it's a rough pen, right? This brush shape. But it says that I'm using the G pen, which is what I am. Huh? I'm not gonna ask questions. I'm gonna proceed. Just going to proceed. Now, how am I going to align this? Actually. Do we think that's straight? I don't know, but we're just gonna take it because I don't know anymore. Duplicate, duplicado. Why does it look so weird? How did you move over? How did you move up? How? Huh? My god. I just moved it vertically. How did it happen? Doesn't it look like every time I duplicate it, it shifts a little bit? How? That don't make sense. Flip Studio? Flip Studio? What's that about? Shouldn't you be like perfectly aligned on top of each other? You cannot free transform if they are... if they're using the symmetry tool, but they're so weirdly spaced out. What the heck is this? Okay, we're gonna try this again. Something's... Alright, alright. Here's my plan. Here's my plan. I'm going to do the base. Here I'm going to figure out the size. I'm just using Mei to figure out where the bottom ends. Because otherwise... And then I'm going to use the ellipses tool. And then I'm going to add the circles perfectly lined up on top of each other. And they'll be the right size because I have to only do it one time. Will they be symmetrical? Oh, as if I know at this point. I don't know. Clearly, symmetry is not my strong point. Strong port? Shoot. Caught live. Don't know how to speak English. Boop, 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 boop. See, it's a perfect circle. However, at what point? What size? At what size? Okay, I know. This part is not the exciting part. The exciting part is when we get to add the face. For real. Unless it's exciting to hear me, like, scream. I don't know. Maybe. Maybe! Potentially. This is the weirdest snowman I've ever seen. Exactly. There is always a part where it's like, it's not Maybe this is not the most entertaining part. Well, it's definitely not the most entertaining to me. However, gotta get the book. This is the best part for me to yap, though. This is the part where I can actually hold a conversation, provided I'm not trying to figure out, I don't know, rocket science. Maybe. Potentially. Okay, my chat is doing something. What do you mean? What do you mean enable the chat? We've been looking at the chat. What do you mean, OBS? Get out of here. You wanna fight me, OBS? You wanna... I did have chocolate today. I did have sugar today. It was necessary, though. Alright. Whoop. Erase this part now. Actually, yeah, I'm going to erase this part, and I'm going to just draw the base. And then, maybe I can do something fun. Please, let me out of circle hell. I don't want to just keep drawing circles for the rest of my life. Am I tripping, or is this really hard to draw? Why? Is there 2 lines? What? You see me on the left, I'm drawing a straight line. Okay. I don't know what the heck happened there. That's so weird. CD will be working against me. I don't understand what happened there. Well, we know this part is straight, so it's fine. We'll just move on. Bye, thank you. Yeah! Now we gotta erase this part. And this part to make it look like they're on top of each other. Kind of. I don't know. It's time! We can draw something for fun now! Yes! I could cry tears of joy. Woohoo! Let's make this one look like a pumpkin. No, this is not even this is not even centered. What the heck? Okay. This is ridiculous. I think it's a conspiracy. They're like, I can't be. You remember I was trying to do these pixel hearts a while ago? Well now, I can't draw anything straight. Are we on a diagonal? Like, is that what this is? Is this? I don't know anymore. I don't know. Trippy. Alright. I was gonna draw the pumpkin first, but then I was so offended by that, I need to draw something super kawaii, so... I think we do like very rounded ears. Oh, this should be symmetrical. The whole point of us doing it symmetrically is so we save time and not struggle. But for some reason, doesn't it feel like this was more struggle? That doesn't make any sense. Again, I need to understand what I cannot see the symmetry tool, therefore. There's gotta be a thing for this. Link ruler to layer. Show in all layers. Will this work? Oh my god, thank goodness. Look, we're all learning together, because that was ridiculous. If it's not visible in all layers, you literally are like, what am I doing? Actually. Okay, the bottom is not perfectly aligned, but it's better than it was. Alright. Oh, thank god. Oh, alright. Do you think this should actually be symmetrical? Maybe that one should be like slightly like that. Kind of looks like a teddy bear right now. No, that's giving... He's a monkey now. Oh, never mind. Okay. This is the part where I was like, symmetry would help me. Otherwise. Sometimes I see people making like, small like, what's it called? Cake topper things. When I was searching for this like reference for the pumpkin, that's actually what I saw, and I thought it was so cute the way that they did it. Like cake pops and things like that. Oh, so cute. I don't think it looks like a pumpkin just no. I think the important thing about this one is the silhouette. Otherwise it doesn't look. This looks like one of those Japanese cubed watermelons. Cubed pumpkin. It's kind of cubed, right? I have an aversion to making things circular, I guess. That's a pumpkin. I think. Hope so. Little bat buddy. Make the outer one bigger. Yours have to be bigger so I can fit the spiral in it. All right, and then his little teeths. Maybe more like this. Wait, but then it looks like mandibles, like on a bug. I don't want to make him look like a bug. He's a little bat boy. Why is it a boy? I don't know. B, alliteration, you know. There's so many ways to draw like cutesy characters. Some people do them like this, and I don't know why, but this makes me irrationally annoyed. To have the eyes so close together. I don't know what it is. It's like the traditional smiley face. The eyes are very close together, and I'm like, Whew. Okay. This is also really funny though. Jerpy. Grandpa. Wait. She's like a derpy guy, and then all of a sudden, oh. I don't know why I decided to give him like these triangle kind of situation eyes. It's to make him look kind of evil, but also like he's having a kind of like this, right? And also I was thinking like, if he was actually made, like if he was a mochi, how would he be made? Probably sesame seed, right? So that's why it probably was. Ooh. Like this, but I think they need to be slightly closer together. And I think if I use transform, will it do both sides? It will! No, it won't. Never mind, sorry. Rude. I just wanted to be over here. That's so rude. Just have to have faith. I'm gonna draw it again. Like a little sesame seed. Ooh, ooh. Okay, it's slightly more branded. I wonder what these mochi flavors would be, right? I feel like the bat one, I drew it purple because I don't like using black and gray that much. I feel like it would be black sesame though. Like that would be the flavor. And then the ghost one, it's a ghost. So he has no soul. Therefore, I feel like it would just be plain mochi. There's like no flavor, it's just rice. And then the pumpkin one is pumpkin flavored, of course. Woo! Look at that. Look at that. I feel like this should be higher though. Alright, now I can turn off the... I don't know what's going on with me today. I can turn off the ruler. Can I just like... Can I not like just... Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. Whew. I was gonna be like, what? Huh? Gotta draw his little hands. Only moving vertically, so he's still symmetrical. This is the one that I was like, maybe this one, the face should be more like this. And I think this, I wouldn't do a line actually, I would use a solid color because if I do a line, then it's gonna be like metallic, right? This is a pin. Like this. And then this part would be metallic. I think his eyes are a little bit too far apart. He kind of looks like a duck, and I can't unsee it. Ow! Ow! How am I gonna do this? Maybe like this, like it was stuck in. So much. All right, the only thing I'm stuck on is this little ghosty guy. Oh, little buddy. Maybe it's because this needs to be even longer. Or because it's so perfectly circular, it looks weird. It's like Valentine's time, but for some reason I'm making this like Halloween-y mochi. If I do like this, it's like sad. Maybe that's better. This is gonna be so small, it's gonna be hard to read. And this one will just be pink. Is it cute? I hope it's cute. I turn off this like that. Maybe it's like it should be a little bit taller in the middle. Still can't see. It still looks like a duck to me. Alright, and then I'm gonna figure out the color, and then hopefully he won't look like a duck anymore. There it is. Oh, okay. There it is. There it be. Now I can use the symmetry ruler to do the colors. actually know which colors I can use, so I'm just going to go for it, and then later I'll try and figure that out. This, I think, a little bit. The stick itself, I feel like originally I was going to make it like colored, but now I'm thinking maybe I should just keep it the metal color. I search it up. What do other people do? I know that there's other people who've made this. Hey, I bought one of these. One of the ones that popped up. I'm like, hey, I have that. Yes. Fellow Canadian artist. It does look like some of them keep it metal and some of them actually put the color of it. Maybe I'll put the color. I feel like that suits me more. I'm gonna steal the color of this one. This. I wonder if I can. I'm sure it's fine. There's not that many colors here. Using purple. Then I would also do maybe little blushies. Now let me get rid of this duck feeling here. A happy ghost. That was kind of cute. Wait. This is cuter, I think, than having it like scared. Because the mouth is easier to read. He's happy. If you see my Lily artwork here, or both my characters here, oop, this one, there's also little ghosties. And some of them are like scared, but then there's this one guy. Well, I don't know what's happening. Nothing's going on. Which is why I thought making this dango like the Halloween one, it would be fitting because, I mean, there's consistency. There's other characters that feature, there's other artworks that feature this kind of thing. I think this purple might be a little bit too dark. I keep it like a, not a pastel vibe, but actually maybe, yeah, a pastel vibe. wonder if I add some pink to this orange, if it'll work. I don't know. Is that cute? It's like very subtle right now. I'm gonna blend these colors so it's not so aggressive. Let's go! Let's go to the X. Very Canadian thing. I think that's cute! It's cute, I think. Simple, right? But let me show you what it would look like as a pin. So, I don't know what metal I'm gonna do. But probably like a gold metal, right? Cute, right? Yay! Thank you, Abby. I think this would be cute. Personally, on my jacket, I have a Halloween pin. And I wear it all year round, so why not? Why not? I think these type of like taller pins are easier to use. Ooh, thank you. Definitely leaned kind of more pastel-y, but it's so cute that it's like pastel colors have to be the ones that we use, right? Right! I'm wondering if I need to add like more, but they have to stay the same colors. Like I cannot add more colors. But I think it might be cute just as this, like this. Better like that. I agree. Me personally, I also bought one that was pastel. You know, it's just the way you gotta go. We gotta live with the pastels. It always reminds me of that audio forever ago. It's like, this is what I wanted, the pastels, and this is what I got. All right, perfect. So we got this one, and we also have this one, and they'll be next to each other. And they'll be here. I mean, this one doesn't look like enamel-y yet, because I didn't do the effect. I can't. But if I turn this off, they kind of look related. Cuteness. Cuteness. Alright, cuteness. Put you together. And save. Save. There's one other design that I needed to do, I believe. So we got this one here. These are the ones that I did last time. Then we have hat that I did today, because the hat, for some reason, I think because I'm designing something new, it's not just like taking it. I'm like tracing it, and it took some time. And then this one. This one was me struggling with the symmetry tool for real. That's all it was. And the next one, I think I actually have this file, and I never did anything with it. I've just been holding on to it for, I think, like 3 years. Legit, like, I've not done anything with it, but I've been holding on to it. And now I'm thinking, I'm not gonna do the whole thing. I'm just taking the broom, because I always thought it was cute. This broom You can see this. I don't draw chibi, so this was like very out there for me. It's cute, just not something that I would do. I always wanted to make her into a keychain. I thought that would be really cute because then it would be like she's flying. Thought that was really a cute idea, but then it doesn't match. It doesn't match me, and it doesn't match anything I sell. But I do like the broom. The broom is cute. So we're gonna take this broom. I'm gonna use it somehow. I don't know how. I'm gonna make like a short pin that's just this like witchy broom that's also it's just cute, you know? There's no story behind it. There doesn't need to be more connection aside from, oh, it's cute? Okay. I'm mostly taking it for the proportions. How do I do this actually? Hello? That's crazy. What do you look like underneath? Oh. I'm only gonna take you. Whatever. Ah, she's beheaded. I don't know, when was this drawn? Like 2020? I mean 2022? Maybe? And no, actually it might have even been like 2021, so maybe 2020 is not a bad guess. Alright. I'm making it much shorter. But it's super cheap. There's like a border, I think, when you make merch, right? Like borderline, like selfish. Like the art is selfish. Nobody actually wants it, and you're just making it for yourself. And then there's some things like this where I'm like, well, which direction should it be? Like, how would people wear it? I think they would wear it more like this. But of course, it would be next to the hat, so then it'd be like, oh, it's a set. Keep together. Keep together. It's not because I'm trying to convince people to buy things or anything. It's not. Parts go this way. Alright, it's this broom right here. It's pretty much the same design. I've just unraveled it a little bit more. I still haven't worked on this freaking artwork. I want to. Everybody keeps coming onto the stream and asking like, hey, is this your original character? And I'm like, no, it's not. I have one, I can't draw them right now. See, I started. When do I get time to do it? I don't know. I don't know. But this is proof she exists, okay? She's real. Alright. Let me take this brown. The most I'll do is like unravel it to make it more interesting. See how well this by itself will work. How do I make it more like metally? I mean, sorry, wooden but also metally. What? Probably fine. It's probably fine. Hold on. I need to like think about it. How do I? Part of the cuteness is the fact that it's like shrunk down. I feel like this one I would order very limited amounts because kind of a test. So everything brown is like metal, right? So these little clasps to hold the like heart charm. Processing. That would be metal. And the hearts themselves also would be metal. So let's make it work. Ooh, SpyX family! Please do enjoy. Thank you so much for stopping by. Appreciate. Fellow Canadian, stay cozy. The perfect weather to get cozy and watch anime for real. I've been wanting to. We were talking about it last time, watching Twisted Wonderland. I've been planning on doing that, but have not yet. Waiting for the opportunity. I could just go like this, like glasses. There's some pins that are like super detailed, and then honestly it's kind of hard for me to understand what I'm looking at anymore because they're so small. So I'm gonna try and keep it simple. Can. I thought this wasn't gonna take the whole stream, to be honest, because I was like, oh, surely it's not gonna be that hard. They're so simple. Tell me why. Tell me why I thought that. That's craziness. Actually, it's not that easy. It would be cute to have this be like one of those, you know, when you draw like the edge of wood, do like do it. Alright, oh, alright. I'm gonna draw the little heart charms. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna do that. So one of them I feel like should be here. I don't know why the undo button is sometimes scary, but it is. Like, don't, no, please. You never know. Things could happen. If you're unlucky, things can really happen. Figure out which angle. I just remembered that thing. I could be your angle. Like, I could be your angel. I could be your angle. What are these weird memories that pop up to my brain? Weird. Alright. Maybe it actually should be like this one is over here. This one, this, because it's like up close, and this one is. They are quite small, so I feel like if the heart's bigger, it'll be more legible. What's weird is like the hearts themselves are metal, so I'm like, how am I gonna make it metal? Okie dokie. Okay, dokie, Smokey. You can't really read them. If I make them giant, you know? Can I duplicate and try again? On here. think this is probably better. And read the heart. How do y'all do hearts? There's this one, and then there's like, this one, and then there. Oh, what the heck is this? this one. The other one. This one. This one. There's one with a pinky, and I don't know what it is. This one. And then there's this one. And then there's this one. Sometimes in Japanese class, I pull this one out. The teacher will say something like, "Arigato," and I go. And then the other day, she actually responded with really funny. My teacher is quite young. Well, I don't know, like my age, younger. I don't know. So she started pulling like different poses in the class. And then she was like, yeah, I'm responding to Azuki-san. Yeah. I don't really talk to people outside of streams and my friends and Japanese class, 'cause, like, I don't leave the house. So my little adventures in Japanese class make me very happy. They're so funny. Fellow anime watchers. Speaking of, did you know there is I was using it the other day, but if you are a Hatsune Miku fan, people who are learning Japanese actually use Hatsune Miku to learn Japanese. There's a song to learn te form. So it's a type of speaking form. And it's sung by Hatsune Miku. That's how you remember it. It's sung to the tune of Country Roads. So, well, you know. I was listening to it on repeat the other day, trying to like really memorize. Did it stick? No, I didn't. But you know, I did my best. The tune definitely stuck in my head. That's not what I needed though. This might be overkill. I feel like I don't need all these on. Oh, well, I'm gonna test it first. Let me see. See if this was metallic, right? This one would have to be included, actually. Maybe I would add some kind of separator on the parts, like a white line or something, so that they stick. Otherwise, I feel like it's kind of hard to read. So many of these pins are so cute. I'm looking at them now. I'm shopping now. But I'm also trying to see, like, how did they approach these kind of issues? Well, for now, let me put the base colors in there, and then we'll decide how I'm gonna handle it, I guess. So we're gonna use a brown, for sure, you know, but like a pink tinted brown. Always. And for the actual broom itself, maybe plan here. this for now, was to fill in the red behind the heart. That way it stands out. I'm not yawning, I'm doing the evil villainous laugh. You ever get angry at yourself for bodily functions? Like, I don't want to sneeze right now. Can you chill? Could you just chill? Chill. I'm in public. Just me. Where is my mind, actually? But where is this liner? What the heck? Got this. Famous Pixie song. Name drop it. Maybe make this a little lighter. Or not. Sorry. Sorry to have offended you. My bad. I've never loved that tool more than just that moment. That was amazing. I wonder if this color is better. I could also take from another pin so that when they're all displayed together, then they all look kind of uniform. Okay, now looking at the metaliness. Well, that didn't help me. Also, it can't be just like separated here. I think I have to make the hearts into maybe like a white. I've been caught into a thing now where I'm thinking, don't yawn, and now I'm like, oh, now all I want to do is yawn. Kiss that. Maybe for the sake of this, we just fill in the hearts so that they're clearly there. I'm sure I would approach. Do we? I could do it like. I could use that. I would move this so like it's actually attached here, otherwise how are you going to do that? Somehow I would make it more solid. We do have glitter as an option. That seems like so much effort. For what I want to do, add like glitter into the heart. That seems like I just want metal looking, you know? Alternatively, I suppose we could make the broom darker, but I don't think that would do anything. This is how it... Okay, I'm going to move that heart again. Unbelievably. I'm going to move it up. That way it has a better chance of being attached to something. Rather, maybe this one moves up ahead. Tricky. Another challenge. Maybe if I make it massive? You can't miss if it's massive. Oh my god, I don't know where to put it. I'm going everywhere. I'm like, where do I put this freaking heart, man? Come on. Please exist somewhere. That makes sense in my brain. Would be sick. I think that's not the worst. I can make it stand out. This. I can pick a Or. This, so they're like a light pink now, but I think if I change the broom color itself, stop it. And then this one. Maybe? This one's hard. What the heck? See, it looks normal when I have the liner, but if you imagine it as an enamel pin, will it work? Tricky. But so far it has 1, 2, 3, 4 colors, right? Yeah. Originally it had only 3. So it's possible to do this. It's just a matter of how. But how? But how? Originally I thought of just doing like metal color, right? Maybe that's more subtle. But I think her vibe is very like pink, red, white. But that might work as well. This. So even if it's like the metal's not shiny, you can still read it, you know? You want to see it next to the hat? Where's the hat? Where is the hat? Hat's massive. For working file purposes, it should be big. Imagine it like this. Cute together, right? Based on this hat. And based on this, well, this broom. It's not very visible right now, but it's there. There was only one more design that I needed to do, and it's a simple one. Thank goodness we've got one that's super simple, even simpler than our little dango. This one is the one that I think looks the best, at least with an effect on. You can kind of actually imagine it as a pin. This one I do need to clean up because clearly it's not symmetrical, but got these ones. Let's put this one together so I don't lose it. Oh, something broke. There it is. I don't know why it broke, but it broke. Woohoo! Okay. Everybody. I just undid what I did. That's crazy. We're going to do the final one. Okay. I was saying this earlier, I originally thought this would be really cute as a hair clip. I don't know how to make those, so it's gonna be a pin. Because I think pins are cute at least. My favorite emoji, and if you're on Twitch I can show you, my emote even, I only have like 2. They're actually to replace the emojis that I always use when texting. I have a sparkly sparkle. So I'm kind of doing a sparkle as a pin, basically. Because I think that's like so low-key. It's something so subtle, so cute. But it's like having a little sparkle. Like if you have a sparkly personality, you can just put this on your jacket, put it on your bag. There it is, you know? Also, like all of my branding at my booth is sparkly, so it just felt like I should probably have a sparkle. It's something I want. I just want to put sparkles everywhere, so. It'd be 2 or 3. I think I thought of just 2. Technically do 1 more. But I feel like 2 is cute on its own. And also, what color is it? Is it just gonna be... originally I was thinking of just doing fully metal. Basically. But then there's also like... I could make it pink. And yellow. Don't know. We're going to figure it out. I'm going to do it first. And with precision, I can figure this out. Ooh. Heck yeah! You know I'm pressing hard when the tablet starts doing the thing that TVs do when you like hit it. Pressing a little too hard. Ooh, a little too intense here. I can't liquefy, right? Because then it won't be sharp anymore. So. Oh, I was gonna say that this... Some people are saying that this represents... I think because of Gemini, they're saying it represents AI, actually. Yeah, no. I use this emoji all the time because, you know, whimsy and emphasis. I just want to be considered sparkly, okay? I just want to emphasize things with sparkles. So I really hope people don't take this pin and they go, oh. You heard it here. We have verbal documentation. Play it in court. No. It just represents the whimsy. Yeah, that looks ugly. I don't... I knew it did. And I just didn't want to look at it, but I knew that this line looked weird. This is also like really skinny. So there wouldn't be any color inside if I wanted it. We'll start like this, and then maybe I'll like outline the outside to make it work better. Because again, this one is like quite simple. Like I really can't make it more complicated. It's pretty simple. I gotta make sure that they're attached, otherwise they won't work. Oh, it lagged. Stabilization is too high. I think if the line doesn't match what I'm doing, probably stabilization is too high, right? Like if it can't catch up to me, probably. Working real hard to make that line straight, but it ain't finishing the line. That's not the vibe. It looks weird, right? Okay, I am going to use liquefy to figure it out. I'm going to have to go over it after. How do do you know that the sparkle looks weird? I don't know. It just does, okay? I'm sure you also are looking at it going like, proportionally, that's not a sparkle. Yes. Oh yeah. Okay, it's all coming together. One of you needs to be raised and one of you needs to be lowered. You gotta pick a side. Pick a side. As if I don't have control over which side it's picking. This. No, I liked it. I just didn't want to affect the other one. But now how do I do that? We stretch. Biceps. Important to stretch. Alright, yeah. I don't know. It's not like kawaii sparkle. They're like creepy sparkle. They're like too tall. I don't know how to explain what I mean. You're just gonna have to go with me on it. Like the more spindly it gets and not like fat and round, not brown, but like stout, I guess. It's not kawaii anymore. I don't know how to explain that, really. I kind of did, but I don't know if I did it justice. Let's see if I can make it match what I wanted to do. Maybe it should be the other way. Let's fill it, I guess. See, this is cuter than the other way because it looked like. Oh, okay, whatever. Whatever. You'll just understand. You'll just look at it. You'll be like, yeah, you're right. It's not that cute. I said that this was going to be the more simpler one, but now I'm beginning to doubt myself. Maybe this isn't actually simple. Maybe I should have just like doodled it. Well, I did doodle it, essentially, to figure out the shape. If you're gonna be wearing it, I would prefer it not be pointy enough to poke you. The pin is already pointy. It's this bottom part right here. It's too, like, not organic. Like, okay, let me show you. It's this looks like an L. It's not like this. Why is this difficult? They kind of look like little people. That's my problem. Hold on, I'm gonna take my actual display. Because I've drawn so many sparkles in my life. Surely this will work, right? Too many folders. Starting to get crazy. Starting to get crazy. This is gonna be a weird one to open. Hey! This is my display! Hey! If you've never been to my booth before, this is what I live with. Conveniently. I'm literally just... Clearly this red one. I mean this pink one. There we go. I lied, hold on, let me try this again. I don't remember if I worked on this live. I don't think I don't remember. At this point, I just work on whatever I'm working on. Whether you find it entertaining or not. Because, hey, I'm gonna work on it anyway, and if I have nothing else to work on at that time, either you take that or you don't see me, so... Gotta take what we got. Would rather mirror it though. I lied. I don't know why I said that I would rather mirror it, because I hate that. Did this help us in our adventure at all? I don't know. Also, I don't know if I want to do the sparkles like this or just like straight up do them in metal. But like this is kind of cute too. Not gonna lie. I think it's so cute. I'm gonna put it on my display, and my whole display is going to be covered in little sparkles that look exactly like this. I don't know. Some people do come up to me and ask me if I sell part of my display. Like, so I think it makes sense to make this kind of thing also into a pin. Don't worry, y'all. Next stream, I think I'm actually working on a... I'm actually working, I think, on the stream itself. It's very meta. I'm like working on the stream while on stream. So hopefully I can like update the stream while I'm live. I used to have a cursor that I used so you could see exactly where my pen was on the screen. So maybe you'll be able to see the new cursor, because I'll be making the cursor. Make the pink one smaller. Maybe make this one in front of that one. Maybe it's cute like this instead. My heart stopped. It froze, and I was like, "Oh my god, it's over! It's so over! It's crashing!" Okay, I'm imagining this red part as the metal. That's what I've been doing this whole time. I don't know how well this is gonna work. But we're gonna... Alternatively, there's this function. Okay, that did absolutely nothing. This one feels kind of boring, but there's also this way. Make it like they're sparkly. This was my original idea. This is what I was going to go for. No color inside. It's just solid. And they're just straight up golden sparkles. I don't know if that's too boring or if it matches or if it fits. I think it's kind of hard to read what's going on. Like this one might work better. I think I do need to like move it around a little bit to make it look less weird. Like I do think maybe more like this. Might be a silhouette. Something like that. trying to simulate it. I'm like, I have no idea. Kinda like that. Oof. Well, my back is starting to tap out. I think this is the one that I like most. Versus like this. This one I feel like it'll be too plain on its own. So let's get rid of it. And then these ones, actually, originally I was doing like this shape, right? At the end I ended up going for this kind of shape. Maybe play around with it a little bit more. But I think this one matches the other items better. Let's look at them all together. The colors are not perfect and the designs are not perfect either, to be honest. But we're gonna look at everything that I worked on. Disappear. Alright. Ooh, no, the hat should be together. Here's the hat. I knew there was something there. I was like, there's a layer there. Dang, I just really just stuffed them all together, huh? Let's make it bigger then, because I can't read what's happening. All of these will have their own individual files later, so it's fine. That's huge. Imagine it's smaller, okay. Massive, actually. You can be with your buddy. Put dongles together. Dongles of a feather flock together. Mochi's rice glue, so they're glued together. We've lost the analogy. The analogies. We just throw it out. Just throw it out. Don't worry about it. We got this one. So we've got like gamer stuff, and then we got like random magical stuff. You can see why all of these need to be separated into their own files, because I'm like, where are they? There's too many. This one I would probably change the color a little bit. I don't really like the colors all that much. This one as well. It was the first one I did, and I honestly just picked colors that I could read very well. Okay, but you see this one is like sparkly. It matches the other sparkles. Yeah. It's just a matter of picking colors that match, and I probably would make it match a little bit better, because the yellow and the pink are colors that I actually do enjoy using. Which is why Mei is using those colors as well. Versus like this kind of pink, light pink, cool tone purple. They're cute, right? But they're not for me. I don't really like them that much. Even my original character's colors are warm reds and like, you know, off-white. So like... However, I did have a really weird phase of just using all like cool purples and not being able to print any of my products. So let's not. I don't want to do that again. It's a whole headache, honestly. All right, so far we did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I can count, 8, 9, and 10. Woohoo! I think that was the goal, to do 10 pins. So I gotta polish them up, ask the manufacturer questions. I won't do it on stream because that seems like a lot, but for the most part, it looks like the designs are pretty much figured out, and hopefully we'll see them. We'll pray, won't we? Please, please, art gods, let us have Azuki pins because Azuki worked really hard on them. Please. I'm talking in third person. Wild. Hooray! Today's Wednesday, so tomorrow I will also be working on a stream. I believe I'm actually working on my stream overlay. I haven't done it in like a long time, and the stream used to be cuter. It used to have a little frame over here, and I used to have like a cursor and like not necessarily animated, but I had like a speech bubble and everything. It was really cute, but now it's gone because everything needed to be like vectorized or cleaned up. They weren't very polished. As you can see, my style is very painterly. So, that's probably what we're gonna do tomorrow, and hopefully I can actually set it up and learn how to set it up and like show you what's going on. So you can be also a part of me setting up my stream, because there's a lot of things that go on behind the scenes that we don't show you. And this can be a thing that I show you, because like, what are we doing here? I don't have to do all my work all alone. Join me to do my work. Alright, thank you so much for watching, and double thank you for Abby's raid. Oh my god, I can't speak English! Thank you! Thank you again, that was very sweet. And I shall see you tomorrow. Clearly I need to go lie down.